Welcome to this edition of Upshot from Telecom Engine. Today we are speaking with Saverio Romeo of Beecham Research, Senior Analyst at Beecham Research, a leading M2M and IoT firm here in London. We have asked Saverio to tell us more about Beecham's role as knowledge partner for the London-based Things Connected, which has recently been announced as part of the Digital Catapult Open LP-WAN initiative. Hello, Saverio. Thank you for sharing your time with us today.
Hello, thank you.
Perhaps you could start by telling us about Digital Catapult and Things Connected.
Yeah, sure. Digital Catapult is a government agency. The objective of this agency is to promote use of digital technologies in the UK economy and society. And since the establishment of Digital Catapult, Internet of Things has been a core part of their activities. Things Connected is one of the activities under the Internet of Things umbrella, if you want. The aim of Things Connected is to promote the use of LP-WAN among startups and small medium-sized enterprises, for the moment in London. In fact, the first deployment of the network, the LP-WAN network, is at the moment in Zone 1 in the centre of London, with the objective then to expand to Greater London and to other cities in the UK.
So how did Beecham get involved, and what is the role of the so-called knowledge partner?
Okay, Beecham Research got involved in the initiative for a number of reasons. The first reason is for us a research step, because this initiative wants to understand the demand of LP-WAN. It's not really looking into the supply chain on the vendor side. Is not the important part of it. The important part of the initiative is to understand how LP-WAN can help small medium enterprises. And for our research is perfectly on time, because one of the objectives we want to achieve is to understand what type of application can be deployed using LP-WAN and what type of demand is there in the marketplace for LP-WAN technologies. The second reason why is because the initiative is an open initiative using in the UK the LoRa technologies that has not been used yet, or very little, because as you might know, Sigfox has been present in the UK for some time through the Sigfox network operator partner, which is Arqiva. So it's obviously interesting for us to also to understand the dynamics between different type of LP-WAN rollout. And in the UK, actually, it's not only these two; there are also others. And then we believe that as an organization based in London, in the so-called tech city, is also important for us to contribute to this sort of initiatives for promoting the development of the IoT in general. Our role as knowledge partner is to primarily to help Digital Catapult in understanding the demand, in assessing the demand, and in giving mapping, if you want, really the picture of the stakeholders in the LP-WAN. So we are really doing the work of analysts for Digital Catapult and trying to provide the necessary knowledge in order to take the next steps into the initiative.
So what are some of the applications and market segments that may be participating in this initiative as it takes form?
So Digital Catapult has three objectives primarily. They want to understand if LP-WAN, in this specific case LoRa technologies, can promote application development into three areas. The three areas are digital manufacturing, so let's say part of this industrial internet. The second part is personal health, so all the application around assisted living, remote assisted living, telemedicine. But also, I think, in relation to all the wearables world, which is an interesting part also for the London economy. And the third one is the creative industry. Among these three objectives, or the three key priorities, they do not obviously exclude any other type of application, but these are the three priorities for them. More generally speaking, the industry starts to understand pretty well that LP-WAN can be applied successfully in application in urban environments, like smart parking, in metering, primarily water metering. And then there is the smart farming, which is not a city application to a certain extent, but smart farming applications are becoming quite relevant.
So will the focus be on these three areas for the foreseeable future, or do you expect this to then branch into more application environments?
So my expectation is that the Living Lab that has been created and will be expanded is for everything. So the beauty of this, in my opinion, and also one of the reasons why we are in, is because the LP1 enables applications that were not deployed before. People thought about it, but they didn't develop it because it was too expensive to do it using certain type of connectivity, primarily 2G connectivity. LP1 introduced an element of cost efficiency that enables a different flow of innovation. Therefore, I understand the reasons why digital catapult are focusing on certain type of applications, but in my opinion will be really an open horizon here. It's really opening, using LP1 to enable open innovation in any direction this innovation will come from. So could be certainly personal assistance, personal healthcare, but could be also smart city, could be smart farming.
You told us earlier that the Digital Catapult program and Things Connected has the intention of bringing startups into the IoT opportunities. So how do startups get involved?
Okay, they have put in place a number of, let's say, marketing initiatives, if you want, or promotional initiatives of these things connected. Two in particularly are a session of workshops on the use of LoRa technologies, to which are companies, academics also, startups, academic startups are invited in order to get the right knowledge on how to use LoRa technologies. This is one case. The other case, they have set up a meetup, which is happening every, I think it's a monthly basis, every Thursday evening at 6 o'clock. There is a line of speakers, all about speakers involved in the LP1 LoRa, in which they invited, I think, 150 attendees. So these are two ways in which they try to attract attention to the initiative. And then obviously they have conversations with a number of organizations, but also industry associations and other agencies involved in the development of digital technologies in the UK and London, in order to attract these companies. They have an objective of, I think, gathering around 100 companies in the first instance, and to enable these 100 companies into the network and so being able to develop their ideas. They have other ideas in mind, like product awards or that sort of things, but these are not defined yet. So you should consider we are in an initial phase in this. We have just started. So the things is rolling. And our role as Beecham Research, as knowledge partner, is also to try to promote to them, to invite companies to go into these initiatives. Last thing, this is a consortium. There are a number of organizations involved. The leading organization is obviously Digital Catapult. So all these consortium members are involved into the achievement of the objective of 100 companies.
Now, Beecham must have a vested interest in this because it is a UK-based, a London-based initiative, but I am curious whether you're aware of or participating in other similar programs that may exist in other cities or regions.
We do not participate in other initiatives like that, but there are LP1 initiatives, apart from the Sigfox deployments or LoRa deployments in other European cities. There are in other European cities similar initiative run by organizations more or less with the same status of Digital Catapult. But this is the only one in which we are, and probably one of the reasons is the proximity. We are in London, very close to Digital Catapult, with a very good relationship with people in Digital Catapult, so these are the main reasons why we are here.
Well, we'd like to thank you for your time today, Severio. We look forward to learning more from you and from Beecham in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.